Welcome to the Big Success Show. Today, 3 lessons from the Little Drummer Boy.
Big Success with the Professor and Mary-Lynn.
On the Big Success Show, we love to highlight songs that offer lessons, and today's show is no exception. This is a holiday favorite.
Music lessons, music lessons, music lessons.
Hi, I'm George Kruger, a.k.a. the Professor.
We haven't pulled out the music lessons sound in a while. I'm Mary-Lynn, and I don't want to admit that I was singing in that.
Well, let's get the focus off of us singing and onto this great song. It's one of our, it's my favorite by far, Mary-Lynn.
Yes. Yeah.
Your favorite too. It's The Little Drummer Boy.
There are lessons for all of us to learn in this song, so let's review the story.
So as you probably know, the little drummer boy was invited to go on a journey, but not just any journey. He was invited to come and see a newborn king.
How excited the little drummer boy must have been.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible, huh?
But unfortunately, the tide turned pretty quickly.
Yeah, because everyone else brought a gift. And not just any gift. They brought their finest gift. Everyone else honored the king with this gift.
But the little drummer boy didn't have a gift.
Not a single person who invited him had thought to say, be sure to bring a gift. He never stopped and thought about it. I mean, he's a little drummer boy. He's a
little boy.
That's
yeah.
right. So, he didn't say, oh, this must be custom to bring a gift, so I should go get one. But, and especially, I guess, because this is such a noble person.
Right.
You'd think the little drummer boy might, but I know back when I was a little boy, I wasn't a little drummer boy, but I mean, I wouldn't remember those kinds of, right. I have trouble remembering things like that now.
Right. Right. If the grown-ups didn't tell you to do it, you didn't think about it. So can you imagine, if you were the little drummer boy, can you imagine his embarrassment and how that feeling might turn into a broken heart, feeling like you disappointed this king.
Yeah, I mean, this, Mary-Lynn, I think you can really put yourself in the place of the little drummer boy in this instance and actually throughout this song. But this is just one of them, man. Sometimes this gets me and I'm almost get weepy just thinking about how the little drummer boy must have faced some despair.
Yeah.
Oh
boy, I blew it big time.
Exactly. So, this was his one opportunity to honor the newborn king. And as you just said, Mary-Lynn, I could see him and I blew it.
So what would you do?
Well, from this low point, the little drummer boy acted.
So first, he communicated with the baby king and he found common ground.
After all, this little baby was born in a manger. He must be poor, like the little drummer boy.
Second, he spoke with humility. The little drummer boy acknowledged that he didn't have a gift fit for a king.
But he did not let that stop him. He asked, "Shall I play for you?" And the baby's mother nodded.
Third, the little drummer boy played his drum. Not only did he play, but he played his best.
And he was so good that the animals in the stable danced to the beat, even the animals. And then it happened. The little king smiled at the little drummer boy. Ah, the joy, the sense of fulfillment, the satisfaction, the elation.
Wow, what a great story.
As I said, my favorite. I mean, it is such a story, right? And you can just feel it. You just feel it, the emotion that he must have had.
Right. Well, and just the fact that the baby smiled when he played, and it puts a smile on your face.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's pull out the professor's whiteboard for 3 lessons from the little drummer boy.
There was a drum in that closet, Mary-Lynn, but I didn't bang on it. It banged on me. Bang, bang, bang.
I'd say so. Well, that's what you get for putting it at the top of that pile there. Anyway, here are 3 lessons from the little drummer boy. First, if you think you don't have a gift, think again. Everyone has a gift. Sometimes humility may get in the way of recognizing the things that we are good at, or because it comes natural to us and because we love to serve others, we don't see it as a gift.
Yeah, and so as Mary-Lynn said, if you think you don't have a gift, Think again. And if you still aren't sure what you think you should do, talk to those closest to you. Ask them what they think you are especially talented at. Ask them what they think you are especially talented at.
All right, 3 lessons for the little drummer boy. Number 2, if you think your gift isn't fit to share, think again.
The problem we often run into is we compare our gifts to others, or we tend to minimize what it is that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Your work is essential, from the CEO's office to the mailroom. Each and every one of us fills a role, and a way only we can do it.
And remember, the 3 wise men brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh, but it was the little drummer boy playing his drums that made the baby king smile.
And so when you find yourself looking at the gifts others have, take an inventory of your own, and you'll find how valuable you are to others.
Our 3rd lesson from the little drummer boy is, once you've identified your gift, don't keep it hidden.
What if the little drummer boy realized he had the gift, but he didn't share it? A hidden gift is worse than no gift at all. If there isn't a gift, there is no waste. If there's a hidden gift, the power of that gift lies dormant until you shine a light on it. When you share your gift with others, the value of that gift becomes apparent. And you know, Mary-Lynn, as we were coming into the studio actually to record today's episode, I have another point.
Okay.
A 4th point, you might say.
A bonus lesson from the little drummer boy.
Yeah, it just occurred to me as I was thinking about the song and what we're going to say about it and that kind of thing. The very first word of the song is come.
Mm-hmm.
Come, they told me.
Mm-hmm.
Come, they told me. And out of that, I kind of got 2 things. One is, it starts with come, they told me, and then they at the end, it's come, they told me and my drum. And it kind of just highlights the fact that we come, the little drummer boy came as himself at first because he was without talent. He didn't know his talent. And then by the end, the closing, he's coming again, but with his talent, with his drum, me and my drum.
He's embraced his talent.
He's embraced his talent.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Which highlights the fact, the second point of this point is that once you find your talent, once you find your gift, you can't go nowhere and do nothing with it and expect anything good to happen. You have to go somewhere and you have to do something. And I think that's the challenge to us is, first we got to find our calling, find our passion, find our purpose. But beyond that, we have to act upon it. And that's a combination of defining the life you want to live and who you want to become, and also the goals that are going to help you get there. And all of that comes into play this time of year.
There's the professor really bringing it home. Well, let's review the 3 lessons from the little drummer boy that we talked about today. 1, if you don't think you have a gift, think again. Everyone has a gift. And number 2, if you think your gift isn't fit to share, think again. Don't compare your gift to others. Your gift is special and unique. And then number 3, once you've identified your gift, don't keep it hidden, because a hidden gift is worse than no gift at all.
And the little drummer boy serves as an example that we all have something significant to give. Share your light in this holiday season and beyond. It leads to big success.
Are you trying to figure out how your gifts fit into your purpose? Our free life purpose quiz can help. You'll find it at Big Success. That's big with 2 G's, success.com.
And we'd like to thank you for listening to our show today, putting up with that singing at the very beginning of the show and listening throughout. We'd also like to send a special thank you to the bunch of people up there in the North Pole that are listening to us. We know that the Big Success podcast often plays in the factory, room for the elves.
With the elves, and there's a jolly old guy up there that likes us a lot too.
I heard that rumor.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Until next time,
here's to your big success.
Find big success at biggsuccess.com.